The mother you will meet in tonight's Bay Area Proud has a message for all mothers, particularly those of children living with special needs. That message, your children are capable of more than even you may think they are. And when you find a way to unlock that potential, amazing things can happen. The journey for a parent of a child living with autism is one filled with moments that spark incredible joy and lingering sadness.
Okay, now let's put the...
And sometimes, as Swati Chattapalli has learned on her 3-decade journey with daughter Siri,
The first thing I thought was...
it can be the very same moment that causes both.
I'm sorry. Mommy is very proud of Siri.
We first met Siri and Swati 5 years ago. In her never-ending search for therapies, resources, and activities for her nonverbal child, Swati discovered jewelry making. She found it calmed and focused Siri and brought the two of them closer together. They soon formed a company, Designs by Siri, and began even raising money for autism causes. Swati thought Siri enjoyed it all, although Siri was never able to express that.
You're going to bike for 3 minutes.
It was the same for the workout program that came next, or the dance teacher, or the equine therapy. Swati imagined Siri was getting something out of each of them, even if she never heard those words. But then, in her quest for new therapies, Swati revisited an old one, using a letter board for Siri to communicate. Siri spelling out words by pointing to letter after letter. Swati and husband Uli had exposed Siri to it years before.
So that was when she was 8 years old. So we just thought that the board doesn't work for her.
But they decided to give it another try. And this time, it did work. Siri able to spell out the words she's never been able to say.
Siri was just telling like how we are speaking. And we were in tears and...
Using a board.
And goosebumps, because I was like, my gosh, is she answering all these questions? And it was such a shock for us.
But that thrilling accomplishment revealed a troubling worry. All these years, had Swati and Uli not been treating Siri like the intelligent, thoughtful young woman she was?
You know how it is, right? You just do what you think is best for your child. Someday they wake up and they say, I was there all along.
But now everyone knows what Siri is capable of because she's telling them. A documentary has been made about her journey and premiered in San Jose last month. At the end of the screening, all eyes and ears were on Siri as she delivered the message she's been waiting to tell all of us all along.
I want others like me to stop being underestimated.
I want to make sure you heard that. I want others like me to not be underestimated.
Wow.
Now, the documentary film is going to be broadcast on public television on May 1st and May 14th, which is Mother's Day. And talking about the doors this is unlocked.
Right.
And I tell you, Siri now is a college student.
Oh,
Santa
my
Rosa Junior
gosh.
College, with dreams of going to Berkeley and becoming a neuroscientist.
So
That's
many
fantastic.
layers to this. The communication they didn't know that they had,
Yeah.
breaking that, and also that like unwavering love of her parents.
Yes, and the never giving up. Even when
Never
people said
giving
no,
up.
even when people said your daughter's never going to do this, your daughter's never going to do that. They kept pushing and pushing, and now...
And now to know that she was there all the time, able to communicate, they just didn't know how.
Yeah.
It's a lesson for all of us.
So a story in about 5 years on her graduation
Exactly.
from UC Berkeley.
I'll be there. And can
Yeah.
if I take a second, one of the joys of this job that I get to do is to follow these stories. That I met them 5 years ago, and I get emotional too that I get to see these transformations happen.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll be there in 5
Yes.
years.